And we'll soon see the payload fairing deploy, get a glimpse of those Starlink satellites.
Fairing separation confirmed.
And there goes the fairing. We might catch a glimpse. There we go. Of those, the two halves of the payload fairing falling away. One of those halves visible there to the left of the Merlin vacuum engine, glowing red hot. On the left side of your screen, we can see that the titanium grid fins on the Falcon 9 first stage have extended. Seeing the Channel Islands down below as the Falcon 9 continues to slowly climb to the peak of its arc before it begins its descent towards the drone ship. Gravity will regain control of it shortly. We'll see that when the speedometer on the bottom left starts to pick up speed once more. It looks like the rocket's peaking out at 118 kilometers. You can see that speedometer starting to pick up speed as the first stage begins to fall back to Earth. Seeing the occasional pulse of a cold gas thruster, which keeps the first stage in the correct orientation for the entry burn. That entry burn is crucial for the survival of the first stage. Without it, it would burn up as it starts to enter the denser areas of the atmosphere. As you can see, it's traveling at speeds in excess of 7,000 kilometers per hour. That's more than 4,000 miles per hour. Meanwhile, the second stage continues to burn, carrying the Starlink satellites up to their parking orbit. We're coming up on the entry burn. This will be a 26-second firing.
Stage 1 FTS is saved.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
We see it starts with 3 Merlin engines. Then drops down to just the center engine before it cuts out.
Entry burn shut down.
And you can see from the speedometer that this entry burn really slammed on the brakes as the Falcon 9 was falling back towards the Pacific Ocean, keeping it from experiencing too much heat from re-entering the atmosphere. You can see the titanium grid fins starting to work to keep the Falcon 9 keep the Falcon 9 on track. The call was that the flight termination system on the second stage has been deactivated. The first stage is now reaching below the speeds of below the speed of sound. Should see the drone ship come into view shortly.
Stage 1 landing burn.
That center engine is ignited. Can see the drone ship briefly just below.
Landing leg deploy. Stage 1 landing confirmed.
And there we have it, touchdown for booster 1093 on the drone ship. Of course, I still love you.
MVAC shut down.
There's the shutdown of the second stage engine, waiting confirmation of good orbit.
Good orbit insertion.
And there we have it. The Falcon 9 second stage has reached its parking orbit. SpaceX has ended its broadcast. So to recap, we saw a successful liftoff of the Falcon 9 from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California at 1:13 and 50 seconds this afternoon. The first stage completed its burn. Second stage took over and has now carried the 28 Starlink satellites into their parking orbit. The first stage successfully landed on the drone ship in the Pacific Ocean. That